So those guys received scholarships last night because we were able to give a great reward to guys that deserve it. And they've been around for a long time, really worked hard, and they've been a great part of our team. So it was really neat to see our team really embrace that. All the other guys were as excited, if not more, than the guys that received them. So that was really a cool deal. So very proud of those guys on a very positive note. Today's practice went well, and we believe strongly in rewarding those guys. And our walk-on program is a huge part of who we are and what we do. So, you know what? We'll continue to do that, provided we have them available. And so, again, I'm very proud for those guys and their families because they're going to be able to tell that to their kids and grandkids forever.
It was amazing. I mean, it's been something that I've been dreaming about, been praying for, and it finally came true last night. So it was definitely a great feeling. In a way, it's definitely a big load off of my mind, especially for my parents. I think about them, having to pay for my schooling and everything like that. But it also brings a sense of responsibility. Now that Coach Chiz is paying for my schooling, I feel even more so obligated to do everything I can to help the team and work as hard as I can. So both relief and a sense of responsibility.
Did you have a sense this might be coming? I mean, this is obviously what you've been working for over the last couple of years.
I did. I had a sense that it might be coming, but I wasn't quite sure just because I know we have a lot of guys on this team that deserve that scholarship. And I was, like Akeem Means and Chris Humphreys and, Davis Hooper, all those guys. I really was hoping that they would get it, and I didn't know how many scholarships they had to give out. So I had a feeling that I might get it, but I didn't want to get my hopes up just because I knew those guys deserved it more.
It was amazing, just to see all that hard work finally paying off, all that work that don't let everybody see when they're just working out by themselves. Especially when I see with Ashton Richardson, he always work hard by himself, in the weight room by himself, out running, or he might ask me something. He always trying to get an extra step and get better at what he has to do. And it was exciting to see everybody just cheer for him and all the walk-ons they got got straight.
See yourself having other than a wildcat kind of quarterback, playing two quarterbacks on a regular basis?
Well, I've never done that before, so I would say the chances are probably slim.
I guess tell us anything about when this is all going to take place.
Well, nothing changed as far as as soon as possible, and that's the way that we're looking at it. We understand the time's running out, and we need to make a decision in the near future. This scrimmage was primarily designed for the young guys, not just for Kyle Frazier, but all the other young guys to see who's really ready. Once we get out against Utah State, and who needs a little more time. So we learned a lot today, and it'll be good for us, going into start game plan.
I mean, once you're on the field, you don't really think much about anything else other than being on the field and know what you got to do each play, being ready to make the checks or whatever. You just got to be ready when you're on the field. You can't really think anything about that.
Just kind of talk about, I guess 10 or 12 days. How do you feel like the quarterback race is shaping up?
I mean, it's shaping up. I guess I don't know. It's up to the coaches to decide how it's going. I feel well with the performances I've had. I know Clint's done good also. So I mean, we'll just see what happens when the coaches decide.
Who did the best invitation, and who was it of?
Well, for me, I'm gonna have to say it was Anthony Swain, just because he did, my position, Coach Roof, imitated Coach Roof, and being in the meeting room with Coach Roof every day, I really saw a lot of things, that he was trying to imitate, and it was just hilarious.
Did he have his raspy voice?
He did. He did.
As Kyle tweeted last night that he did a bad Gus Malzahn impression. Was it bad or was it serviceable?
Well, I would say Kyle definitely has to work on getting his voice like Malzahn. Yeah. But just the whole attitude of it was right on point. Malzahn is definitely a high tempo type of guy, and he's real detailed, real precise, and he expects a lot out of his players. And Kyle did a good job of reenacting that.